Hey guys, Have the Crochet Witch and Damon. How are you guys doing? Thought we'd show you some stuff at Walmart. Didn't record a long enough intro apparently, but we're gonna start with all the notions and hooks and such. Yeah, I just wanted to show you a rundown of my Walmart and doing a voiceover. I'm still new to the voiceovers, so that's why I didn't do a long enough intro, I guess. But yeah, anyway, there's like bamboo hooks, and my Walmart has the boy hooks. I think most Walmarts do. Already we're moving on though to the yarns, so we'll just forget the hooks, I guess. This is the Overjoyed yarn that I showed you guys that I said I'm gonna make that hat with, that I've already made actually in the orange and then in black, the spiral hat that I usually wear. There's one without a label. My Walmart yarn aisle was a mess. Actually, I think, yeah, I pick up this yarn. I'm not actually buying that. I'm taking it with me to put it in its home. We have Kobu Yarn. We have pretty much all your basic colors, I believe. And then the Summer Nights yarn, which I thought they were discontinuing from the store. They put it on sale a while back, but I guess not. I tried to get a lot of the prices in because I know I won't have time because I was kind of moving around. There were people in the aisle and stuff, so I was moving around a lot, so I did not have time. I knew I wouldn't have time to mention a lot of the prices because I know that I ramble. This was the new Mainstays anti-pilling acrylic, and then the Mainstays 100% cotton that's like the Hobby Lobby cotton. We're fully stocked on those colors this time. Straightening up the aisle a little bit more. This is like a show and tell video and a me straightening the aisle. I have to do that because David works there. No, I don't really have to do it, but I feel I have to do it. Straighten up his store a little bit, you know, make it nice. Here's the selection of like the lace weight yarn, and then down where the cottons are, of course. The peaches and cream, they have quite a bit of the stripy version, which is like way softer. I've never actually stopped and felt it because I just don't need any cotton, you guys. No cotton. But like I have cotton, I have so much of it. I need to get rid of it. But they have quite a bit of the Mainstay yarn in a bunch of different varieties. They have right here's the big, I think this was like a number 6 blanket yarn. And then although right under it, they do have this Premier Bloom Chunky Big in these various colors that is newer to Walmart. They don't have the regular sized, which I think that was at Hobby Lobby. And then I think they clearanced that out, if I remember right. Maybe that was also the chunky, though. See, here's more. I'm just kind of tidying up. I think eventually I get sick of doing it and just leave stuff as I find it. They have the big bundles of Feels Like Butter here, which is one of my favorite yarns. I love that yarn. They do have a little bit of Karen Simply Soft, but like when I first started crocheting, they had a ton of that yarn. They only have that little selection now, and that they keep with basically the baby yarn, as you can see. And that is the baby blanket yarn for the most part. I think there was a little bit of like sport weight yarn above it. Let's see, there's some labels missing, and then what do we got? Bernat Casa, which this is an interesting yarn. I'm not sure I ever want to use this yarn, but it is listed as a 6, which I am not into. Polyester and acrylic. I'm sure it would make something interesting. Maybe a pillow, maybe like a throw pillow, like case covering. But yeah, I'm not so keen on that one. So there's a random scarfie out of place. And then this was a giant bulky yarn, but it's very sparkly. I definitely wanted to make sure you guys could see all the sparkle. And that's another Mainstays yarn. Look at that sparkle. And they list that as a bulky 6. That is a big 6 in my opinion. Big 6. There's some unraveled back there. I was not fixing that. And I believe this was a some hometown yarn from Lion Brand, Hometown USA, with the new labels too. Look at that. They have some pretty colors in, but I don't use the thicker yarn, and like right there is about the threshold where I don't want to be using it. I will, but I stick with the thinner yarns a lot. I do like the Go for Faux, and I thought they were going to stop having that here, so I'm glad that they didn't. They do have some Bernat Velvet. I really like that brown that's down there. And then they carry quite a big selection of the woolies, Lion Brand woolies. And not a huge selection, but I mean, between that and the Hometown USA, there's quite a bit of the thicker yarn from Lion Brand. And they have a massive selection of mandala yarns between the regular mandalas and the sparkling. It's even in the overflow up top there. As you can see, I think there's mandala baby in there somewhere. And then down below is some puzzle yarn. The puzzle yarn's so pretty. I don't have very much of that myself, but I'm not against it. I know it's a thicker yarn, but it's not that thick. Like, I don't mind it. And there's some Premier Serenity. There's only a couple colors of that we even keep in stock at our Walmart. I was looking for the brushed red heart that Crochet from Crochet Canada, found, and I did not find it in our store, by the way. Spoiler alert. Here's all the red heart, where the red heart begins, with the ombre and the stripes, and there's variegated down here. Very pretty. Some people I know are not fans of red heart. Super Saver. I don't mind it. I did finally find this home for this, I think it was the coral, was it maybe, that I was carrying around for quite some time. There was a lot of red heart at our store. There always is, though. I think most Walmarts are like that, where there's a lot of red heart. Maybe not, but I did finally find one color of the Sparkle, the Mainstays Sparkle. I think that was the only color that they had. There's a small selection of sparkly yarn, as you're about to see, because this down here is sparkly yarn. But not any more Mainstays sparkly yarn. See, there's, oh, somebody's discarded. See, cleaning up the yarn aisle. Anyway, back to the yarn. Sparkly is Super Saver Metallic. That's what I was looking for here. Every color of the rainbow of Super Saver. And here's some more metallic. They even have the two different blacks. And I was pretty excited. Oh, I'm going to show you the rainbow Super Savers again. There we are. I was pretty excited to see this one, which is the sparkly. And now you can see it really well, the sparkle in it. That's the color that I'm making my ghosts out of for my Halloween blanket. I know when I hold them up, you can't see the shimmer that well, but this is the Mainstays acrylic that is comparable to Super Saver. It's pretty soft. It's pretty comparable to Super Saver. It is a little bit on the softer side, just feeling the skein. There's pretty much every color of the rainbow, I think, also. There was a couple empty boxes, which I believe was probably the red and whatever color was missing down there. And then there are a couple colors that come in the bigger, like the Red Heart Super Saver has the jumbos. These up here that I'm feeling on have are the jumbo size ones. And they have a few variegated, as you can see. And here is the Scarfy. Oh yeah. You know I love my Scarfy yarn. They don't have the widest selection or like the most colorful selection of Scarfy ever, but I really do like their selection. I'm glad they have it. They also have the Hygge yarn? Hygge yarn is what I call it. So they may not have the brushed red heart, but they do have quite a bit of the Kobu yarn. This gray over here is what I made the teddy bear from, if you've been with my channel for a while. It was like one of my first amiguramis ever. And then my Walmart has these kits. Most of them are crochet, and they're really cute. I like that lion, and I love that polar bear Lovey. Isn't he adorable? They also have some more like practical cowls and hats. And then they have like needle pointy stuff. And over there is like one little knitting fingerless mitt. But that is a good look at my yarn aisle here that was finally stocked well enough, even though it wasn't tidy. But thank you guys for coming along with me, and I hope you liked it. And I will talk to you later. Love you guys. Bye.